Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The NBA is no stranger to drama, surprise moves, and seismic shifts that shake the league to its core. But every once in a while, a decision drops that not only rewrites the power structure of the league, but also leaves fans, analysts, and even rival players completely stunned. That's exactly what just happened, because Kawhi Leonard, yes, you heard that right, the silent assassin, the two-time NBA champion, the Finals MVP, has officially left the Los Angeles Clippers and signed with none other than the Los Angeles Lakers. Let that sink in. Kawhi Leonard, the man who turned down the Lakers back in 2019 to create his own legacy across the hall at Crypto.com Arena with the Clippers, has now joined the purple and gold. And it's not just a rumor. It's not a leak or some speculative off-season nonsense. It's real. Kawhi Leonard is now a Laker. This isn't just a free agent signing. This is a cultural earthquake in the city of Los Angeles and a massive turning point in the league's ongoing quest for parity. Kawhi, who's long been seen as the quiet, calculated superstar, made a move that is anything but quiet. And the implications? They're enormous. First, let's break down why this is so shocking. For years, Kawhi Leonard has been the face of the Clippers' title hopes. Since joining them in 2019 alongside Paul George, the narrative was clear. He wanted to escape the shadow of LeBron James. He wanted to be the guy who brought a championship to the other side of LA, the side that had lived in the Lakers' massive shadow for decades. And there was progress, at least initially. The Clippers made some deep playoff runs, and Kawhi was as dominant as ever when healthy. But year after year, injuries, missed opportunities, and postseason collapses began to define the Clippers more than their talent ever could. The 2021 Western Conference Finals was as close as they got. After that, disappointment. And through all of it, Kawhi remained Kawhi, unbothered, unemotional, and unreadable. Until now. Sources close to the situation suggest that Kawhi had grown frustrated with the Clippers' inability to capitalize on their window. Despite being one of the most talented teams on paper, they could never seem to put it all together. Chemistry issues, coaching changes, and a nagging inconsistency of availability, particularly from both Kawhi and Paul George, turned what was supposed to be a dynasty into a disappointment. And according to insiders, Leonard wasn't willing to let his prime years slip away in vain. So why the Lakers? Why now? It turns out the answer is simple. Legacy. Kawhi Leonard has always been about winning. He's never cared for the spotlight, the commercials, or the endorsements. What drives Kawhi is competition and legacy. And with LeBron James nearing the end of his legendary career, the Lakers have made it clear that they're preparing to pass the torch to the next superstar capable of carrying their brand and their banners into the next era. Anthony Davis, as talented as he is, hasn't proven he can be that guy on his own. But pair him with Kawhi Leonard? Now we're talking about a team that can dominate the West and beyond. League insiders are reporting that Kawhi's move wasn't just a basketball decision. It was personal. After years of battling injuries and being doubted, Leonard wanted to control his own destiny. He wanted a franchise that could win now, that had a pedigree of success, and that could handle the pressure of championship expectations. And despite their recent struggles, no franchise does that better than the Los Angeles Lakers. What's more fascinating is how this all came together. Reports suggest that Kawhi quietly met with Lakers management during the All-Star break, engaging in deep discussions about his role, the team's vision, and how they plan to reload around him and Davis. LeBron, who has always respected Kawhi's game, is said to have given his full blessing to the move, even welcoming the idea of handing over the reins of the franchise to Leonard. In his own words, LeBron is more interested in winning rings than maintaining status. If Kawhi helps him get ring number 5, or maybe even 6, that's all that matters. The Lakers' front office, led by Rob Pelinka, worked relentlessly behind the scenes to clear cap space and present Leonard with a deal that made sense financially and competitively. And once the Clippers were eliminated early in the playoffs again this year, Kawhi wasted no time making his intentions known. The reactions across the NBA were instant. Players were texting each other in disbelief. Coaches were redrawing their entire offseason plans. Fans were losing their minds online, with Twitter and Instagram blowing up in minutes. And across the hall at the Clippers locker room, silence. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, this move doesn't just shift the balance of power in LA, it dismantles it and rebuilds it entirely. For the first time in years, the Clippers might have to accept that their shot at glory came and went. Paul George is now likely on the trade block. Tyloo may be on his way out. And Steve Ballmer, despite all his passion and billions, is staring at a rebuild he never saw coming. Meanwhile, across the way, the Lakers are grinning. Because now, with Kawhi Leonard wearing purple and gold, they're back in the title conversation. Not just for next year, but for years to come. Leonard brings a unique two-way dominance that few players in league history possess. His ability to shut down elite wings while also being a cold-blooded killer in the mid-range makes him the perfect complement to Davis. And, at least for another season or two, to LeBron. And don't get it twisted, this move isn't about the glamour. Kawhi isn't suddenly craving Hollywood lights. He's here to work, to win, to compete for championships in an environment that expects nothing less. And that's the difference. While the Clippers always hope to win, the Lakers demand it. And Leonard knows it. The questions now start to pile up. Will Kawhi stay healthy? Will the Lakers build the right roster around him, Davis, and whatever version of LeBron we get next year? Can they lure in the right role players to complement this superstar trio? There's no shortage of speculation. But what's undeniable is that the Lakers just pulled off one of the most shocking and impactful signings in NBA history. For years, fans have debated where Kawhi ranks all time. Some say he's underrated. Others question his availability. But there's no denying his talent, his resume, and now, his hunger for legacy. By joining the Lakers, Leonard has sent a clear message. He's not here to be forgotten. He's here to finish what he started in San Antonio, to build on what he did in Toronto, and to bury the memories of what could have been with the Clippers. This isn't just a new chapter for Kawhi. It's a whole new book. The league now has a new super team to fear. A Lakers squad with Leonard, Davis, and LeBron, however much gas he's got left, is terrifying on paper. Add in a couple of sharpshooters, a floor general who can keep the tempo, and some veteran presence off the bench, and this team becomes a problem. And don't forget the motivation. Kawhi isn't the type to talk trash, but you can bet he's heard every word. Every joke about load management. Every criticism of his time with the Clippers. Every question about his durability, his leadership, his fire. He's heard it all, and he's responded the only way he knows how, by making a move that speaks louder than any quote ever could. He's not chasing LeBron. He's not following anyone's footsteps. He's forging his own legacy, and he just made it very clear that he intends to write the rest of that legacy in gold. So buckle up, NBA fans, because the battle for Los Angeles, it's over, and the Lakers just won. Again, stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.